Good evening, I'm George Valentine from Rotherham, England. I hold three world records, one for the world's shortest joke, obesity cures wrinkles, the most jokes told in a minute, 62, and the most jokes told in an hour, 630. Tonight I'm going to attempt to break my world record of 630. I hope to tell 1,000 in an hour. Three, two, one, go. He went in to spend a penny and come out with two coppers. An unmarried mother has given birth to piglets. The child support agency is now looking for the swine responsible. Officer, two women are fighting over me. What's wrong with that? The big fat ugly one's winning. Dad, I think my teacher fancies me. She keeps putting kisses next to my sums. The only singer in our house is a sewing machine. A priest is a father figure. Generosity in a miser is the first sign of insanity. At university, I sat an exam on inheritance tax. I got 40%. My car is like a baby, it goes nowhere without a rattle. I painted my lawn blue so Google Earth think I've got a swimming pool. A man's home is a squatter's castle. Cigarettes are killers that travel in packs. Mum, why do 8 different men keep visiting our house every night? Shut up and eat your caviar. A replacement for electricity is a light years away. Coffee's for mugs, death is hereditary, Pope elopes, obesity cures wrinkles, water springs eternal, stamp out philately, Venison's deer, sure cures BO, oxen yak a lot, pilly a Brazil nut, bakers need dough, twins womb mates, gloves are handy, babies play crib, pennies a copper, trees branch out, friendly fire isn't, friction's a drag, eat now, pay waiter, Mum loves pop, ducks are quackers, obesity spreads, teachers have class, fleas bug me, tailors suit me, Mum loves pop, that bum is gay, corn is all ears, deer are horny, thick fog is dense, I adore hinges, I can't stomach tripe, take my wife please, jabs needle me, welder solder on, Mr. Sheen is Polish, fog isn't mist, regrets I have a few, my Hoover sucks, health is wealth, familiarity breeds, violin is fiddle, dwarf shortages, rowing is awesome, my bra bust, chicken soup is foul, velcro's caught on, soil dirt cheap, guitar is fret, polo costs a mint, anger all the rage, drillers are boring, truth doesn't lie, Rover's dog tired. I'm fed up eating. The chef's passed away. Nobody's perfect. Smoking's a drag. Bras are uplifting. Informer's grass. Never lie in bed. Jail in good nick. Turkeys get stuffed. Sows are pig-headed. Zip your fly. Exit our way out. The cup got mugged. Goats have kids. Hookers are bunkers. Gunmen fired. Nurse a panhandler. Thieves will cop it. Pig a lazy swine. Singers inform. Beds bug me. Drop fish a line. Wanted men lie low. Epitaphs are engraved. Demolition builders. Don't tap a plumber. Bra firm goes bust. Pillows a headrest. Lifts get me down. Recliners go way back. Teas for mugs. Dwarf slow life. Tea a brake fluid. That dope's on drugs. I love kids grilled. Ducks quack jokes. Priest father figure. Will a death wish. Exits her way out. Skeleton a nobody. Pilots miss the boat. Prison arrest home. Dwarfs look up to us. Lazy cows milk it. Canoeists fall out. Coppers penny pinch. Flies should be zipped. Where's Jesus? God knows. I believe in atheism. Jury jail judge. Baby was rattled. Crabs are nippers. Squirrels are nuts. Bras have bus stops. Owls give a hoot. Nappy a bum rap. Gravity gets me down. The big wig was bald. I flog whips. Buckets pale blue. I lie in bed. Pianos are grand. I'm hooked on fishing. In doubt, paying out. I'm fed up with dieting. Bees buzz off. Budget's going cheap. My father died at 102 Baker Street. Venison's dear meat. Name two types of flies, buttons and zips. Bright kids shine at school. An oriental fireplace has Asian flu. The devil drinks sin and tonic. How do watches unwind? Air hostesses are plain waitresses. Corduroy pillows are making headlines. A shotgun wedding is wife or death. Rugby players convert. Ill upholsterer recovers. I wouldn't pay a penny for a bent copper. High heels keep ladies on their toes. Two flies went to a wife swatting party. All detours are turn-offs. Dart players must toe the line. Ugly people are pig-headed. Bikes and lost property soon get recycled. Many diets fall by the way. Death is hereditary. Bosom pals never have bus-stops. Snooker players love a long rest. Demons are a ghoul's best friend. A good convent is second to none. Nobody gives you credit for being solvent. My clothes are so old they were made in Britain. Chef's special, leg of liver. Chinese chefs love long walks. The limping croupier shuffled home. Vicars buy now, pray later. It's bad luck to be superstitious. Mud wrestlers fight dirty. Bargain basement is on the first floor. When Rocky got stoned, he got bolder. Obese or not obese, fat is the question. Bricklayers learn their trade by trial and error. Topsoil is dirt cheap. Steal my watch and I will clock you. Women don't tell jokes, they marry them. Lazy bakers loaf around. Jokes about onions bring tears to my eyes. Serial killers avoid breakfast. Earl Grey drinks coffee. Being a tailor suits me. Cowboys love to stir up trouble. Goblin food is bad for your health. Oxen yak a lot. A man's home is a squatter's castle. Fear cures constipation. God appoints, man disappoints. Walker's track suits are run resistant. Changing home is a moving experience. I'm fed up with being on a diet. The Milner caught bluebonnet plague. Banana skins make good slippers. Even monkeys won't work for peanuts. A rotisserie is a ferret wheel for chickens. If you were engaged to a girl with a big nose, would you break it off? A pillow is a headdress. French fries come from Japan. Seals love discos but hate clubs. You won't get ill drinking well water. Nudists bear grudges. The Cyclops is keeping his eye on you. A girl's wedding is a dad giveaway. Iron workers have nerves of steel. If you can't bring me joy, bring me her sister. The limbo dancer is feeling a bit low. Humble pie is hard to swallow. My personal trainers are size 9. Humble pie is not fattening. Do old rabbits have grey hair? I bought a nice jumper in Jersey. My pet frog wore open-toed sandals. A skeleton's a nobody. KFC gives, Chinese take away. You need guts to restring a tennis racket. Bellhops in China are called yellow pages. Money can be lost in more ways than one. He invented a non-stick glue. Korean dogs don't bark, they sizzle. Moonshine is made in the still of the night. Wills are relatively popular. The cockle thief had muscles of steel. Water is composed of two gins, hydrogen and oxygen. Buxom ladies have their good points. Pray for birth control victims. Fibbing can be a liability. A flasher got knocked down by a bus. It was his own fault. He should have stuck his arm out like everybody else. Times fly when you're a blue bottle. 8 out of 10 cats don't like Jimmy Carr. Without electricity, we are powerless. My watchdog is called Rolex. MPs are sworn in and cursed out. I used sandpaper to rough him up a bit. The jeweller's assistant was a real gem. DIY singers do it themselves. A marriage licence is a newspaper. Her dress brought out the bust in her. Authors can be pensive. Shaving people is a cutthroat business. I met a Czech in Kiev. The Trotter brothers are trigger happy. Don't dish the dirt on Google Earth. Acting my age has put years on me. When lawyers go fishing, do they use probate? Drinking out of a mug, but never marry one. Barbers work in clip joints. My belt isn't straight, it's buckled. Knitting ladies love a good yarn. The vicar was shot in the temple. I'm a lifeguard in a gene pool. Gay's motto, never leave your pals behind. Makers of motor oil are very refined. I got 5 good years out of my tyres. A drink problem is an ailment. I am a warden, and I run a home for rabbits. The hangman was well executed. The twins were womb mates. Reincarnation is making a comeback. Fresh peas have a sell-by date. Do nudists dress for dinner? In my will, I've left all I've got to the benefit agency, a wife and 8 kids. Anybody can be buried. Dieting is wishful shrinking. Stealing is borrowing with intent to keep. Hookers' phone number is a sex directory. Keep your kitchen clean, eat out. Prison is a rest home. Eat baked beans and throw caution to the wind. Seamstresses make good pin-up girls. A judge learns his trade by trial and error. You don't put weight on eating humble pie. 2 wrongs make a writ. Doctors work, plastic surgeons graft. Informers who grass make good singers. My pet flea's got toothache. Is killing time an offence? Don't get old, you may live to regret it. My business failed selling Argos catalogues. Parachutists will shop till they drop. Salt your drive or live to regret it. Palm reading can cost you a fortune. Bald bakers are making recedingly good cakes. People are dying in poverty. I'm living in it. I only go to the seaside as a last resort. We call her Pyrex, she's a hot dish. In cricket, drop catches are getting out of hand. War is expensive, peace is priceless. Anger management's all the rage. As kids we used to knock on doors and run away. They still do it today. They call it parcel force. I hate curiosity, it goes round killing cats. Her interest in millionaires is strictly financial. A skunk thinks BO is a perfume. There is no future in time travel. Ugly people are pig-headed. Messy divorce, baby involved, him. Do opticians sponsor 2020 cricket? Eating horse meat can give you the trots. Our Christmas dinner was ankle of lamb. Do cars write their autobiographies? Santa said Rudolph had got a drink problem. Generosity in a miser is the first sign of insanity. Better late than pregnant. Reality checks are rarely cashed. I pulled a Christmas cracker, she was gorgeous. Quasimodo is the first person to have ever appeared on Spitting Images Live. Bums don't sleep, but they do snore. You haven't checked your oil, you dipstick. His cry's called Chris for short. I love to ring nudists up on Skype. I'm a big fan of wind turbines. When drunks swim, they crawl. Circles have been around forever. If wit was writ, you would be sued. I cried during assembly at IKEA. A priest is a father figure. I told the dentist my wallet needed filling. Gloves are handy. Dolphins were put on this earth for a porpoise. The artist met his match. Today I celebrate 15 years of happily married life. That's not bad out of 40. Marry a waiter, he's used to taking orders. Kermit keeps his money in a piggy bank. Toothache can drive you to extraction. Musicians are flute loose and fancy free. A towel gets wet as it dries. Posh people have the big issue delivered. I'm thick and tired of dieting. Cowboys stir up trouble. If you break your guitar strings, don't fret. The ill upholsterer is recovering. If I crossed her, she'd crucify me. Railroad workers need to be trained. To be truthful, I lie about my age. The hay farmer got out on bail. How low can tap dancers sink? Boomerangs are making a comeback. Towels have a dry sense of humour. Pam's walnut cake was dated. The chiropodists were arch rivals. Don't drink, don't drive, don't even pot. A cabbie drives away his customers. A free haircut is a fringe benefit. That crank is no mechanic. Does rust come from wrought iron? 7 days with flu makes 1 week. 6-inch high heels are a lady's arch enemy. Wild horses are unstable. Shingle men are prone to skin infections. If her skirt was any shorter, it would be a belt. Hermits have no peer pressure. Bras come in 3 sizes. Medium cup, large cup and challenge cup. The guitarist rocked himself to sleep. The dress she bought was the wrong size. Epitaphs are engraved. Handsome goats have good-looking kids. Donating blood took a lot out of me. The ice is melting. I thought for myself. Rolling your own cigarettes is a fag. High heels keep ladies on their toes. My girlfriend Penny is a copper. My dog Curiosity killed the cat. My golf socks have got 18 holes. Do hobbits have imaginary friends? Grey hair is worth dying for. I'm trying to get a copy of the original. Baldness cures dandruff. I went to a gay club to lobby my MP. An imaginary drum, you just can't beat it. Emotional people fill up at petrol stations. A defeated boxer is a sore loser. Top hairstylists are worth a bob or two. I always think twice before saying nothing. Win an argument, lose a friend. My ill centipede is on his last legs. She ditched me for a fisherman. I was gutted. My wife's diary said I'm nosy. The musician has 1 flute in the grave. The copper let the fisherman off the hook. Tom Daly should not drink and dive. She's been on more laps than a napkin. Today I celebrate 14 years of married life. I can't remember breaking 2 mirrors. Do dogs on planes get jet-wagged? Murderers should be shot at birth. My pet centipede has got gout. I named my dog Rover after my car. Defeat is at the end of the legs. Forget forgiveness, revenge is sweeter. Good show jumpers have no faults. My teeth are few and far between. Marriage is give and take. You give, she takes. The jury jailed the judge. Candlelit dinners get on my wick. 2 is company, 3 is better. Puppets don't like you to string them along. When it comes to licorice, it takes all sorts. The man with the violin was as fit as a fiddle. The Invisible Man was nothing to look at. Smurfs appear once in a blue moon. Do cricketers keep their bats in the belfry? You can't lick those new stamps. Money doesn't grow on sprees. Elephants and wives never forget. Bed bugs get married in the spring. I'm hooked on fishing. Frostbite is a rare tropical disease. The midwife rang for womb service. Inform us shop at Iceland. The jury found the judge guilty. Don't boob and buy the wrong bra size. 150% of people exaggerate. My DNA sample came back with a Father's Day card. How do buffaloes make love? I don't know, I'm a Freemason. The Bastille Cemetery is full of headstones. It's illegal to sell your kids. I can't give mine away. The diamond cutters have dual personalities. I need a nap before I go to bed. I do my shopping and washing online. Weathercocks are vain. Since I became tactile, I feel a lot better. Even the Samaritans are ex-directory. Any tip on how to repair my snooker cue? Skid marks frighten me. The washing lady pegged out. Overnight success can take years. I'm dying to get rid of my grey hair. Quads, crying out loud. Friendly fire isn't. Marriage occurs when dating gets out of hand. He taxed his brain at 40%. Leftovers should not go to waste. Clowns are full of themselves. Dizzy dancers have nowhere to go. Walls made to scale should not be used in prison. Sewing machines make good singers. The taxidermist knows his stuff. Never eat yellow snow. A loaded gun beats a full house. Sell your whip on Flog It. DIY singers do it themselves. Wishing wells work if you push her. I have a wheelchair for running around in. My imaginary girlfriend is seeing someone. Lawyers put libels on their suitcases. If it was 5 in a bed when I slept with my forefathers, I used my B&Q discount card to take the ice off my car. It took 10% off. Friction can be a drag. Undertakers earn their money. Never ask directions from a starfish. Misers will only fly tip. I twigged he was a lumberjack. I'm fed up with overeating. A sweater is a jumper with 4 faults. The silence was deafening. Fleas bug me. The seamstress made one bad slip and got sacked. The glove was a mitten dressed as lamb. Some of his fireplace jokes are great. A bent stick is a boomerang. Was Humpty Dumpty a hen egg or a duck egg? Obesity is widespread. An X-ray gives inside information. Prison for sale, in good nick. Welding is a riveting job. He got saddled with a cowboy builder. He had a wobbly while making a jelly. An Englishman's home is a squatter's castle. Snowmen fall unassembled. My old dishwasher has broken her arm. Do ducks quack jokes? You don't need a spoon to stir up trouble. Making a sponge is a piece of cake. At the casino, the nudists had a winning streak. Even when tired, welders must solder on. The skydiver left under a cloud. I lost weight after my gallbladder operation. I lost a stone. I stopped dropping my trousers many moons ago. When I got a puncture, I was deflated. Chinese chefs can walk on water. The price of loft insulation has gone through the roof. Hangmen must keep their traps shut. Tactile people like to keep in touch. Dieting, I'm thick and tired of it. Drunks love a liquid lunch. My wife looks hot in the sauna. Scratch someone's back, don't stab it. Female churchgoers are birds of prey. Tailors are vicars and men of the cloth. Teachers have class. Chefs will bend over backwards to help you. A snail is a slug in a shell suit. In the horse trials they jailed the jockey. Snails hate fast foods. People without backbone are spineless. Give away oysters at your peril. Do hobbits have imaginary friends? Ducks get up at the quack of dawn. Don't pay through the nose for snuff. Performers are a rip-off. Good tailors don't jack it in. Loners are recluse and fancy-free. A stag party's a dear night out. An exploded bomb in my allotment shelled all my peas. Never marry for money. You can borrow it cheaper. Is a policeman's helmet above the law? Having your palm read can cost you a fortune. Are you a man or a mouse? I'm a man. If I were a mouse, the wife would be frightened of me. Plumbers perform drain surgery. Coffee's not my cup of tea. Avoid your mistakes, don't marry them. Do doves communicate in pidgin English? Insomnia can lead to unrest. Polo lessons cost a mint. Can unemployed artists draw benefits? My imaginary friend's gone missing. Bald men can't part with their comb. Towels cause dry skin. I sat an exam in inheritance tax. I got 40%. Trainee dentists like to make a good impression. Dundee has a cake and a crocodile named after it. Gout is a feast worse than death. Don't needle the seamstress. Raise a few bucks. Breed rabbits. A blazer is a type of smoking jacket. My wig is a family heirloom. Plastic surgeons are tired after grafting all day. A blind miser will never see you stuck. Serial killers usually end up doing porridge. Bungee jumping has its ups and downs. The ironing lady has a pressing engagement. I paid my tax with a smile. They wanted cash. Trapeze artists are high flyers. Toothbrushes travel by bus. Toothpaste travels by tube. If you want a crocodile to get ahead, kiss it. Monks are creatures of habit. Regrets I have a few. Don't buy a car you can't push. For her birthday, my wife wanted something to run around in, so I bought her a tracksuit. Eat now, pay later. An optic is a spiral level. On a windy day, he's full of beans. Paying for the apartment left me flat broke. Chefs know how to put stew and stew together. Most of the bigwigs are bald. Red meat tastes bloody awful. My sewing machine seems okay. Love is like measles, easily spotted. My DNA sample came back with a Father's Day card. Two cannibals ordered a Chinese waiter. Walkers who cheat will run into trouble. Do ducks quack jokes? Aliens are down to earth people. Searching people is a frisky business. The electrician's son was a bright spark. Baby Sales hate clubs. She wasn't man enough to have a sex change. Going on hunger strike is no picnic. A bouncer is a removal man. Cabbies drive away customers. Undertakers work to deadlines. The polo car was in mint condition. A pirate ship is a thug boat. I'm dirty, filthy rich. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Caterpillars love butterfly buns. My jigsaw arrived in one piece. If your divorce doesn't work out, remarry. Cruise ships must watch their P's and Q's. The baker was sweating cobs. Present-day pirates aren't a patch on Long John Silver. People who resent candles get on my wick. Romantic tapes turn each other on. The cobbler is my soulmate. A chiropodist is a footman. Leave well alone, drink tap water. I'm a good driver but a lousy putter. A centipede is always 100 feet away. I've my faults, but being wrong isn't one of them. Most juries are the best judge of people. The alien's family means the world to him. Dizzy dancers have nowhere to go. Marry a waiter, he's used to taking orders. A perfect marriage is a blind wife and a deaf husband. Dieting is wishful shrinking. At the Skeletons Convention, nobody attended. 150% of people exaggerate. I told you millions of times not to exaggerate. He drinks tea, coffee keeps him awake. History is like a burp, it repeats itself. An igloo is a nice place to live. Fiction is not true, and that's a fact. Pancake throwers don't give a toss. I wouldn't do voluntary work if they paid me. I meditate for exercise. My family tree needs pruning. Pottery is a way of killing time. She knits without a stitch on. Don't look down on ladies with cleavage. A midwife's job is all womb and gloom. The camera was invented by a man who had a piece of film he wanted to use up. The sweet trolley lady is a trifle deaf. The plumber performed drain surgery. Sign language is very handy. A baby balloon called his dad Pop. A blazer is a smoking jacket. Skeleton are nobodies. The jury found the judge guilty. TVs get turned on by a switch. Isle of Man cup matches are played over 3 legs. My measle jokes were made up on the spot. Caterpillars love butterfly buns. Our policemen are good going down the neck. Coffee is a brake fluid. Leg waxing, what a rip-off. The fisherman's wife was quite a catch. Circus lions don't get a fair crack of the whip. He studied Lenin and got good marks. Pope elopes. If the Pope elopes, it's a cardinal sin. Dwarfs have turnips in their underpants. Gunslingers shoot cowboy builders. If they crucified me, I would be cross. The bank teller was sacked for taking notes. Nudists don't bear grudge. My dog's kennel is woof leaking. My wife's thong has got legs in them. My 2 parrots are not peeking to each other. Follow your heart, it's on your sleeve. Nowadays, giving 100% isn't enough. Prison chefs are serving porridge. During the war, they bombed my allotment and shelled my peas. The butterfly went into the bookies for a flutter. The vicar is my blessed friend. I wish my grandfather would act his age. Parachute jumps go down well. Obesity is widespread. Lifters have nerves of steel. I named my dog Rover after my car. Ladies' thin stockings give men sheer pleasure. Acupuncture is a job well done. Cross-dressers get very angry. Do rabbits believe in the hereafter? A DIY enthusiast is a self-made man. People who say the most say the least. Some lyric writers work for a song. The Prime Minister is a cabinet maker. Nudists wear a smile in bed. Baldness is here today, gone tomorrow. Upholsterers believe revenge is sweet. You don't need a spoon to stir up trouble. He has got driving a golf ball off to a tee. Skeletons can't trust anybody. New golfers soon get into the swing of it. To be brief, I don't wear any. I think offal tastes awful. Jeremy irons while his wife cleans. If the truth hurts, lie. Aliens are down-to-earth people. Metal thieves get led astray. Donate blood, be positive. When I'm under par, my golf isn't. Black Bess, that's a dark horse. My husband has a back problem. He's spineless. Prevent hangovers, stay drunk. Gout is the agony of defeat. He had an imaginary and an inflatable friend. Inheritance is a well-gotten gain. I like kids gagged and grilled. I've got my favourite drink down to a T. Square meals make round bellies. Dieting is a waiting game. The midwife said we did our best, but he survives. Please eat here or we'll both starve. Robots have nerves of steel. Pray for birth pill victims. Twins were womb mates. Towels cause dry skin. Fresh peas have a sell-by date. Obese or not obese, fat is the question. Politicians have two faces to save. Seabirds are gullible. She knits without a stitch on. Spiders are clean, they're never out of the bath. My wife minds her own interference. Towels are the main cause of dry skin. One good turn gets the duvet. The devil is a family man married with 3 sins. Most mercenaries are making a bomb. They hung the oldest swinger in town. Dieting is mind over platter. Fat babies are put on a creche diet. Jaundice is rife in China. At my age, I break down more times than my car. I'm getting married in a kilt. What tartan! She will be in a white dress. My alimony is my pension. I'm an only child. This upsets my sister. Frostbite is a rare tropical disease. My agent charges 5%. He's a special agent. I told her sex cures headaches. Decapitated coffee has no head on it. Auctioneers have a lot to offer. My hamster fell asleep at the wheel. Robin Hood's house had a little John. The tired broom overswept. Don't cook meat if it is moving. She doesn't spread gossip, she starts it. Bell ringings hate knock-knock jokes. Dolphins taught us to throw them fish. Budgies say talk is cheap. Electricians flex their muscles. Gold taps turn me on. I love an olive with my liquid lunch. I earn my living making pottery. The lovers found delight at the end of the tunnel. I look down on cleavage. I love kids in bed. In Japan, jaundice is hard to detect. Petrol is dear, any fuel knows that. Men are like fires, they go out when unattended. I've been followed on Twitter by a stalker. Is a 12-inch hand a foot? Tennis players charge for receiving backhanders. Digging the dirt can cost you the earth. Excess is okay in moderation. The two AAs have merged to cover people driven to drink. Rams welcome U-turns. Mother's Day is 9 months after Father's Day. Do eggs fantasize about being laid? Oil drilling is a boring job. Talk and listen. She talks, you listen. Gloves are a type of hand luggage. The skeleton was bone idle. 2 hungry cowboys were going for an Indian. Origami can be watched on pay-per-view. If you buy a baby, do you get free delivery? Big Rod is hooked on fishing. Act your age, not your shoe size. Padded bras make mountains out of molehills. Studying young goats is kidology. The lingerie thief give the police the slip. My bra company has gone bust. Velcro, what a lift-off. Those soiled dresses are dirt cheap. My umbrella arrived by parcel post. They invented jails in the nick of time. Upholsterers have sweet dreams. The extra-large psychic was a medium. While internet dating I clicked, KO boxers don't get up before 10. He has an inflatable friend. I kissed her in the fog and mist. Informers make good singers. I rang the zoo, but the lion was busy. Dieting is a waiting game. Sound advice has no echo. A nun is a creature of habit. Some mercenaries make a bomb. She knits without a stitch on. I follow Spider-Man on the web. Hairdressers live to die. The drunken sink should flush. Auctioneers have lots to offer. Don't Skype while in the bath. Wife and dog lost, reward for dog. Polo drivers make a mint. Woman priest, perish the thought. Quads, 4, crying out loud. Judge blamed for hung jury. Nobody loves a skeleton. He's a lifeguard in a gym pool. Since I last saw your son, he's grown another foot. The hen-picked stag says yes dear, no dear. Twins are womb mates. That bum models diapers. The dwarf was feeling low. Deer balls are cheap, they're under $1. The arsonist wore a blazer. His old flame was a fire-eater. Do skeletons attend bonfires? Sex is a great aphrodisiac. When he fondled me, I was touched. Bent coppers are penny pinchers. Oh dear, the buck stops here. Juries are the best judge of people. Art galleries are big draws. The Shamrock was a phony. Athlete's foot must be defeated. Selling prunes is a plum job. Fish tastes batter grilled. I failed my sex drive test. A pirate ship is a thug boat. People in debt should act their wage. Dwarfs make shortbread. 2020 cricket is my forte. Lathe operators do good turns. Most hookers are laid back. Jokes about onions bring tears to my eyes. In Iraq, actions speak louder than Kurds. Her dress brought out the bust in her. My dog is left pawed. Beauticians kiss and make up. Break the law and you will cop it. Room service was ex-directory. Chinese chopsticks to keep fit. Journalism is a national gossip. Homelessness is a big issue. Some people don't like hitchhikers. Crossing the farmer's field is free, but the bull charges. To be brief, I don't wear any. Polo players make a mint. I take my hat off to wig makers. My IQ come back negative. The drunk sink should flush. Loose lips sink ships. Wit is educated humour. Ugly people welcome being two-faced. A change of heart means a transplant. Do oysters come from Pearl Harbor? His wig is not a thatch on mine. My wife is my better half. Aladdin rubbed me up the wrong way. I take steps to avoid elevators. Hens are frustrated, only eggs get laid. Weathercocks are in vain. Blacksmith's career is forging ahead. I couldn't bear to see him naked. The chemist was buried in boots. Walker's track suits are run resistant. Nothing travels faster than a lie. Free advice costs too much. Fat people should avoid grease. Marriage allows you to do as your wife pleases. I love knitting, farmers love sowing. An inheritance is a well-gotten gain. The little boy set fire to his jacket. He wanted a blazer. Alien cats drink flying saucers full of milk. Homelessness has to be addressed. Magicians invest their money in tricks and mortar. Should pregnant belly dancers work up to 8 months? The original zone of a miser is his wallet. When in doubt, pay out. Two breasts have a bust up. Nudists have to grip and bear it. I'm entitled to my wife's opinion. Many flatter, few praise. He isn't even fit for a seizure. Nudists will only wear a smile. Generosity cures meanness. Even nudists get clobbered for tax. Nothing succeeds like success. Her wallet load is dated. One good turn gets the duvet. Her walnut loaf is dated. Twins share a womb. Sex breeds. Spinster's lady in waiting. Undertakers love cottage pie. Drinking is an ailment. People in debt should act their wage. Do skeletons go to bonfires? Steel metal. KO is a big hit. Chat a chinwag. Fire's the arseness. Bras are uplifting. Goats are horny. Bin men talk rubbish. £1,000 is grand. Flog your whip. He spits more than a chip pan. The arsonist had a blazing row. The curtains were so old they were lined. Giant specks is stealing a kiss. Masks can be bought, sale or return. Twin watches are two-faced. Some trees are popular. My old flame was a firefighter. The hooker was a born-again Christian. Skunks can't sing, but they can hum. Parking is such street sorrow. I miss my wife's cooking on purpose. Do skeletons have funny bones? Dietins mind over platter. Any bum can play a wind instrument. I'm better than you at cooking fish. Donald Duck has a Mickey Mouse degree. Will Velcro catch on? What part of Popeye never gets rusty? The bit he dips in olive oil. Do herbalists get thyme off? The moment of truth lies ahead. The miser was uptight. Steer clear of stampedes. Dwarfs use small talk. That nut has got a screw loose. Optimists save for a sunny day. Satan's goat was a horny devil. Mud wrestlers play dirty. Selling fruit is a plum job. The locksmith sang off key. Misers mean business. Hookers are laid back. Fireplaces are great. Jigsaws go to pieces. The obese man is a bad shape. Polo cars in mint condition. Crazy frogs are hopping mad. Exit signs are way out. I flog whips. Breastfed babies are suckers. People diet in poverty. I live in it. Dilute water. Beggars can't be boozers. Corn is all ears. Flings are what they used to be. Butchers love chopping. Rosie Lee drinks coffee. Sin now, pray later. Skeletons are not thick-skinned. That big wig is bald. I can't stomach belly pork. Joiners self-employed. Painting a work of art. Tailors reap what they sow. Do prisoners have nicknames? Flat tires are under pressure. Spinsters can take it or weave it. Chinese chefs are workaholics. Wolves split hairs. Do leopards get spot checks? Electric kettles get steamed up. Who plays first fiddle? Buy a vault and play safe. She is light litter, easy to pick up. Thieves have nerves of steel. Our baby just rattles on. The leopard arrived on the dot. Freebies pert me up. Squirrels are nuts. The cup got mugged. He was no match for the arsonist. Dwarfs say things are looking up. A skeleton is a nobody. My wife puts out my old flame. Poor doctors lose patience. Woodcutters log on. Marge has butter fingers. Giants look down on us. Pilots miss the boat. Limbo dancers are low life. Dwarfs look up to us. Cranes let you down. Bare-fisted fighters must knuckle down. The invisible man was not all there. A tailor is a man of the cloth. Kettles let off steam. Poor detectives haven't a clue. Ugly people are pig-headed. Bright people get up and glow. I have a soft spot for Dalmatians. Parachutists work till they drop. Aliens are down to earth. The glove store has changed hands. Chinese people like a chin wag. Crabs love to clam up. That cocky devil has got 12 kids. Old palm trees are dated. He took the drill to pieces. Bit by bit. Aliens get the best of both worlds. Musicians put the best flute forward. I'm dying to pay inheritance tax. Chickens have a foul temper. The nudist was unbearable. My jigsaw arrived in one piece. Hitler was a golfer who died in a bunker. Jeremy irons while his wife cleans. Marriage can be self-harming. My old flames and arsonists wore a blazer. 2 birds went to the vet suffering from thrush. Can orange men talk Mandarin? The Cold War is heating up. Never trust a referee, he's a whistleblower. He works in a sweater factory in Jersey. I adore him. Where's your bum? He's still in bed. Robots have mere nerves of steel. The carpet fitter did a runner. Gravity gets me down. Beavers don't give a damn. 100 egg producers have been laid off. Golfers love foreplay. Ancient orientators tend to babble on. Exams are set to test us. Alcohol is not my cup of tea. Judge blamed for hung jury. I can't bear jokes about nudists. I love animals and a good gravy. A change of heart means a transplant. Diary's days are numbered. He sings like an informer. Avoid poverty if only for financial reasons. Life has 100% mortality rate. Suicide is self-harming. Cook and wine, they drink the gravy. I'll never forget what's his name. 2 wrongs make a riot. Lazy people never get worked up. I find meditating tiring. The trapeze artist was suspended. How do watches unwind? My IQ come back positive. I talk in my sleep. My boss told me. I couldn't face it if I was ugly. Dwarfs make the shortbread. Auctioneers have a lot to offer. Fog isn't mist. Ewes fall pregnant after a ram raid. The arsonist met his match. Chiropodist are arch enemies. Money buys respect. Friction's a drag. Fog isn't mist. I'm passionate about sex. Tactile men are handymen. A seamstress is a material girl. Cowards love chicken soup. Donating blood is an armful. Lazy bakers loaf around. Eat honey and be happy. I think and tired of dieting. Twins are people too. Chef's special liver. Worms don't like fishing. Cars under stress break down. Trees branch out. Dentists have fillings. Snails are sluggish. Our Ireland lady's depressed. Modern prisons are in good nick. Santa has tinselitis. Some old owls don't give a hoot. Artists work in the drawing room. Rocket salad soon goes off. An undertaker's job is dead. Never lie in bed. An undertaker's job is dead easy. Pigs are lazy swines. Granny Smith is rotten to the core. I got nicked while shaving. That sod is a grass. Wanted men must lie low. Overpaid plumbers are flush. The 2 bedbugs got married in the spring. Auctioneers gabble on. Anne Boleyn's brother was called Tenpin. The greengrocer has a leak in the sink. Sure, a cure for BO. Gardeners learn by trial and error. Playing cards for a few bucks can be a dear night out. A burst drum is hard to beat. Mr. Sheen is Polish. Dead batteries for sale free of charge. I don't have a brother but my sister does. Skeletons are skint. A cannibal ate a chicken Kiev. Keyhole surgery is a shortcut. A rope is a thick piece of string. Leg waxing is a rip-off. Wild pigs can bore you to death. At auctions you get something for nodding. Lumberjacks are decent fellas. Cobblers and vicars save souls. Bear stew is grisly. In winter, warm gloves are handy. 2 furnace men got fired. Busy plumbers are drained. My computer is that slow it hurts. That was 1,000 one-liners in an hour, a new world record. May I thank my team of Colin Berry and Mark Anthony for helping me to set this new world record. Good night.